everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we will be talking all about the books that I'm gonna unhaul. Let's just go through them. I have quite a bit of books. I am still in the mood to reset and I don't know, just go through my collections and see what books I actually do not want in my collection. And the other day I was just like sitting behind you guys and looking at my collection here, and I thought, oh my gosh, there are actually so many books that I don't really care anymore. Or like, it's not even that it's not my reading taste anymore. It's more like I don't know, I don't feel like I want them in my collection anymore. The plan is to actually just, I don't know, just put things like donate them where people would appreciate it more, because I definitely have not been appreciating them and I just have them just because I have them. And the thing is, my mentality back then with buying books, I just want to have all the books I have ever read in my collection. First of all, it's quite unrealistic because I do read around 160 or 170 books a year. That means like in a few years, I'm gonna get overwhelmed with my collection. Since I already bought them, I'm not gonna like just throw them away. I'm gonna donate them to charity bookshop that I have near me, or I'm gonna sell it online. We shall see. But I'm gonna sit with it after this though. But most of these books, I think I don't really care about anymore. I still do have quite a bit of books that I would love to unhaul from this like collection, but my bookshelf will be pretty empty by then. I'm just gonna take it step by step. And obviously I do buy quite a bit of books as well each year. So I hope by the end of this year, we would have quite a good selection of books that I want to have in my TBR, or not in TBR, in my personal collection, so to say. But yeah, let's just go through them. So the first two books I have is Colleen Hoover's books. I don't know if I still enjoy them, but these two are one of the first two books, like contemporary books, that get me back into reading in my adult years. And obviously I have like a special spot in my heart for them. Do I want to read them again or ever reread them again? Not really. So I think that's like a justified reason to not have it in my collection. And I don't know, I don't care to have them in my collection, so I probably won't anymore. I'm gonna sit with this for quite a bit, like a month, to see whether I still want it. I think a week maybe. Not a month is quite long. But yeah, these two books will be going out. The next one is Ana Huang's books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 books by Ana Huang that I'm sadly parting with. The thing is, it's the same thing with Colleen Hoover. I started reading Ana Huang in the beginning of my reading journey. I enjoyed them to a certain extent, but I think I don't care about having them in my collection really. I'm gonna show you the stack, one sec. So can you guys see it? It is the 4 Twisted series, which is Twisted Love, Hate, Games, and Lies. Although I do really enjoy Twisted Lies. Maybe I keep this one, but I don't know. I don't care about keeping just one out of like, I don't know. I don't love this enough to keep it in my collection, honestly. And I am like definitely a fantasy girly through and through. And although I love contemporary romance as well, and I feel like since I've started reading or back reading, I have read much, much better contemporary romance, so to say. So I'm not gonna hold on to this. If I decided to keep the Twisted, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. But to be honest, these 4 books, I know there are 5 books that are out. I think these definitely are like Kindle books for me. I don't need to have them physically, so I'm gonna definitely donate the, what is it called? King of Sin series. So yeah, moving on to the next one is also quite a huge pile. It is the Ranger's Apprentice series. I'm gonna donate them because I have had them in my collection for 2 years or almost 3, and I have not read them. Have not continued with them. Did I enjoy the first 3? I think I enjoyed to a certain extent. Do I love it? Not really. To have like, I don't know, 13 books in my bookshelf. I'd rather save the spot for other books that I truly love. So like, I know all the books in your collection you don't have to absolutely love, but that's my goal with my collection, I think, to own, like to display all the books that I absolutely love and adore. So It is going to take a while because I don't think I have 200 books that I absolutely love, adore, and 6-star reads. That's quite impossible, I feel like, for me. But I do enjoy, like, some books, obviously, I enjoy more than others. And I think the Ranger's Apprentice series might not be it. So, yeah. But again, with the Ranger's Apprentice series, I'm going to leave it before donating it for quite a bit because I have not read, like, most of it. So I'll let it sit here in the bookshelf for a sec so that I get the chance to read it if I want to read it. But I can't really see myself continuing the series. So I'll be donating it. So moving on to the next one, I will probably donate The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Either way, I read this. It was interesting. But again, is this considered a classic actually? Do I want to keep it? Honestly, the cover is it's giving me like vintage vibes, like vintage paperback kind of vibe. Maybe I'll keep this one in my like classic shelf. Like there, do you guys see it? Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, I'll keep that one then. The next two I have, By a Thread by Lucy Score. This book have seen better days. I just don't love it enough. It's like some of these are like contemporary romance that I really do not care anymore. So I'm just gonna go through them fast. So I have By a Thread by Lucy Score. I have See Me by Nicholas Sparks. I feel like I want to keep this though because this has like quite a good nostalgic feeling to it for me, at least, because I came here to Germany like I don't know how many years ago, 8 years ago, and this is the book that I actually put in my backpack or in my suitcase, whatever it is, to read the whole entire way here. So it is quite, it's like a not milestone. What is it? It's like not a milestone, but it's like, because obviously it was like a life-changing moment, and I don't know, just seeing this book gives me okay, you know what? I'm keeping it. The next one I have is The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. Honestly, it's just like any other contemporary summer romance. It did not stand out to me. I think it was good. I don't think it was memorable in any way because I don't really remember what it's about. It was probably a good palate cleanser book, so I don't need this book in my collection. The next one is I actually quite enjoyed, which is The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, but I don't need to have it in my collection. I think my reading taste is definitely not like this anymore. Like, obviously I do love contemporary romance, like I said so many times, so I will read it if I have it, but I don't need to own it. This one though I did read. I did not love it, sadly, so yeah, I'll be donating this as well. The next two I have is like mystery, I think. This one is the continuation of Little White Lies that I had. Did not enjoy it. I donated Little White Lies and I was like, maybe I read the second one. I don't think I will read the second one. I really did not enjoy the first one, so donating this. The next one I have is, I also have not read, but I have had it in my collection for quite a while. It is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Maybe I pick it up again with like all the unread books that I have. I will keep it for 1 month until the end of February, and then I'm gonna donate them. If I have not read it or if I love it, then obviously I'm gonna keep it. Moving on to this book, which is Orbital by Samantha Harvey. I read it. Did I enjoy it? I don't know if I enjoyed it. It was really interesting. It was really eye-opening. It made me think. So that was really interesting. But I don't think I have to have this in my collection. It is also very, very short, but it took me so long to go through because of like either the writing style or something. It's just so difficult to go through. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, guys. You probably, if you've read Orbital, maybe you know what I'm talking about, but it is definitely beautifully written. Is it the writing style that I look for in the books that I do read? Not really. So I'm going to be donating this. I'm donating this not because I hate this book, which is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I'm donating it because I will be collecting it in the UK version of this cover. I think this is the US, right? Although I love the first book, I do not love the second and the third in this version. I do love it in the other one, so I already ordered it. It would come sometime soon. When they do, I will obviously give you a little bit of a haul. But yeah, that is this. So it's nothing bad. I actually do love this book, so just donating it because I'm collecting it in a different cover. The next one I'm donating is it called the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher? I think so. I'm donating this because I didn't love it in the first place, or if I did, I think I only love Terms and Conditions. I think that's the first book I've ever read by Lauren Asher, and I don't know. As much as it's kind of satisfying to have it in my collection, I really do not need to have them. I will never reread them. If I were to read anything like contemporary romance, I already do have like a few collections that I do love to reread each year because of how good they are. But if I'm not in the mood to reread, then I probably will find something new. I probably will never gravitate towards this again. So yeah, donating this. The next one I'll be donating is the Heartstopper yearbook. I'm not donating the whole series because I do love that series. But I don't think I need the yearbook really. And it doesn't really go along like the spine, at least, with the other 5 books I have. So it was really interesting to read, but I definitely did not have to own it. So let's appreciate the cover one more time, and we shall donate this. And then I have 5 more books, but it is all in one series. So let me show you what series it is. I'll be donating the Magnolia Parks series. The thing is, I know there's a lot of controversy with the author, Jessa Hastings. I really thought that after reading like 4 books, I would love and enjoy actually the books, but I don't think I do. And they're very socialite, trashy kind of, books, I guess, in a way. And I just found nobody really in that book very not satisfying, very likable. Or not that I have to read about likable characters, but I truly do not care about any of them. And I was just reading it just for the sake of finishing a book. I'd rather spend my time reading books that I truly enjoy than, I don't know, reading this. And I know I have not read the 5th one, but I think it is just what it is. I'm just not gonna read it, and it's okay. I think. But yeah, I'm really sad that I don't get to finish this, but I don't love it. Although the covers, like, they are quite interesting. I love the spine though, specifically because it's so bright and satisfying. But if I don't love the book, I don't think I'm gonna force myself to keep it. Like, obviously I already own it, so it's okay if I have it, but I think I'm okay with donating them. That is pretty much it. I do have more books that I would love to donate, but I think for now it is quite satisfying pile already. Let me count all of them and then I will reconvene back with you. So I'll be donating 36 books from my personal library. I think that's quite an accomplishment. I think that's quite an accomplishment. I feel very relieved in doing that. I will be scanning them and putting them online, I think, very soon in a different vlog, I think. But yeah, anyway, that will be all the books that I'll be unhauling. Hopefully there won't be any of these coming soon because I am trying to grow, but at the same time, like, curate my collection. So I'm not gonna go overboard, obviously. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know down below if you are unhauling any books and whether any of these books are actually one of your favorites, and can you please convince me to keep them, because I don't know, since I already own them, I'm not just gonna throw them away. But if you guys can convince me, I will see if I keep the books, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in my next one. Goodbye.